wherever you are right now, God can make something awesome out of it.
So this year, when it came up that we were merging the two schools going in, you had that decision that you had to make, similar to Esther, of how am I going to approach this? How am I going to react to this? How am I going to deal with this? What's my attitude going to be towards like this?
It was really hard coming into this school year.
Since Cornerstone and Wilson merged for this past year, it's definitely been difficult to get everybody to just combine fully.
Going in, I had absolutely no idea what the school year was going to be like, just because there was a lot of different shifting dynamics.
And it's been a lot on the students, but growing together through this process, throughout the practices and all the hard work with everything, it's really helped us grow together and unite as one school. And I think that's probably the best part about doing a musical like this.
One of the main things that the book and the show put forward is, what do you do when God calls you?
And it's the same thing where Esther had to make the decision of, am I going to go in with it like, God, you're going to do something with this. I don't know what yet, but I'm going to have that obedience towards you and work in my life however you'd like to. And it was the same thing where you had to go into with this school year.
The big line throughout the whole show is for such a time as this, she was made queen for this moment. And that's definitely given me a whole new perspective on where I am in life, me going to Cornerstone, everything that's happened this year, last year, years before, years in the future, everything that's happening. I know it gave me comfort, actually, just to know that it's gonna be okay.
Since we started this musical, it's been a very long process, and it's changed me immensely just from my spiritual walk with God. It's made me realize a lot of how there's never been a moment when I've been alone.
Being a part of this show has been a really uniting experience just for the school in general.
Doing a musical has a tendency to bring a sense of unity.
It's really about getting together and bringing the message, especially in doing a biblical musical. We're bringing the message to the audience, and that's what really becomes important.
It's amazing to just see everybody working together for one goal, and the goal is to reach as many people as possible. This musical has been a huge stepping stone to do that.
Uniting behind something that's bigger than yourselves. It's bigger than either school. It's bigger than the whole school combined. It's about teaching people the story of Esther.
It's been a difficult year, but this musical is so impactful that it's crazy to see how much it's already impacting just my peers' lives, my life. We don't even know how it's going to impact everybody in that audience, and I just think that's crazy.
One of the key points in the show that presents this is when Esther has to intervene.
Whenever Esther makes that decision that she's going to go before the king, she asks Mordecai and Tala, gather all the people who pray for me. It's a really powerful moment because she says, come my people, unite behind your sister. It's that uniting factor of, she knows that all of these people are then praying for her. She knows that these people are behind her and she wants to save them. And so it's exactly that. It's uniting all of them together, and it's incredibly powerful to see that imagery, to know that you can do that today if something's going on and you have that uniting of people, and it's just incredible.
Both Esther and I believe we are all called by God to do many things, but what do you do with that? Do you go ahead with it? Do you listen to God and do you fulfill what He requests, or do you sit back and let other people do it? When God calls you, what do you do?